Guys, welcome back to cryptocurrency theory, guys. Welcome back to the chat where we're gonna be looking at a few things, aka prices, guys. So if you like crypto prices and you're interested in what we're saying here on the channel, come on down and get you a dose of cryptocurrency theory, guys. Welcome back. Guys, I don't know when I'm gonna come out of this character, but it might be a little bit longer than we all predicted. So make sure you subscribe, guys. Check us out here on the channel. We're going through crypto prices. My face is starting to metamorphically change based on this character. Basically, if you see my lips and the way that I have them scrunched and convex, you'll notice that I'm starting to develop a slight arch above my chin. So depending on how big this arch gets, guys, will depend on how long this character is actually being carried out on the channel, on the chat. And yeah, so let's dive into prices, guys. Let's cut the goofy stuff, but it is fun. It is really fun. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, guys. Make sure you're getting all the updates. We got Gollum racking in today, 25%. I put it on the radar last week. Nobody really said much about it. I don't know if anybody's actually holding this coin. Dogecoin up a bit. Bitcoin Gold racking in some gains. Dogwood Hat and Floki Inu. So still kind of this dog meme coin pump, but you know, based on where the prices are for the week, it's kind of just a uh, not much. You know what I mean? Because last week we had the same kind of action, and then we went down, and now we basically returned. And really, the week prior we had the same thing. If we go all the way back to the 8th, I mean, we have to really go past April 8th. So yeah, and then we have the big run up. So it's been kind of this run up, and I'm just looking at Floki, guys, but I could bet you I could pull up Dog with Hat, and I bet you it'd look very similar. So what do you know? Same fucking thing, guys. Look at that. Same fucking thing. It's a little bit farther back, but you get the idea, guys. You guys get the idea. I'm not saying all these coins are the same, but I am saying that the market moves in a general direction. So that's kind of what we've been seeing. I feel like we saw it. Let's look at Gollum. I bet Gollum's a similar type movements. Yeah, pretty much. For the most part. I mean, it had a bigger drop. And that's why I tell you guys it's actually always a good time to get in. There's always a good time to get in somewhere, guys, you know? And yeah, so yeah, that's kind of the rundown with the prices. Let's look at coin market cap, see if see if there's the same thing. Looks like Dogecoin's up about a little bit more, 16%. And guys, it's up the same amount. I'm just giving you an idea here. When these 24-hour tickers when they change, guys, uh, they reset. So that's going to be 15% up on Doge. I mean, that's a pretty solid gain, considering most of that's a recovery. And we're actually I would say we're in a green direction on Doge in the last week, you know, just to give you guys an update of what's going on with prices if you haven't been catching the show on a regular basis. I don't know why you wouldn't. I mean, you must be absolutely psychotic if you have something better to do than come down to cryptocurrency theory, guys. I couldn't tell you one thing. I mean, I would rather not eat than have to come down here. So, so Dogecoin, like I said, guys, up a major amount this week. Not really a major amount, but you guys get the drift. The market might be kind of recovering here a bit. So, you know, these are pretty powerful moves considering we're talking about on a 24-hour period, guys. If we were looking at something else, you know, Monday through Friday type stock, that kind of thing, and saw this stuff spread out, I don't think it'd be as exciteful. I mean, we're talking about moves being made over the weekend that can determine maybe where the markets are going on Wall Street, guys, you know, like where that market is going and where those markets are going, because we got to follow everything. Because here is the thing that I realized with crypto a couple years ago. For a while, guys, I would say pre-pandemic, everybody likes to use that term, pre-pandemic, I would say that you know, before that, after the last crash and two crashes ago, I would say that like pretty much crypto pretty much followed Wall Street, kind of, for the most part. I mean, into 2019 we had that little plus token scam pump, but for the most part we were looking at pretty much like when the stock market was down, or the S&P or Nasdaq or all three, you know, the whole indexes are down, and you know, crypto would be down relatively more. or the same amount. So that's kind of flipped around. I mean, I know stocks are doing phenomenal too. We saw Tesla, I think, inching like 20% gains this last, like one of the days last week. 12 or 20, I can't remember, but the stock market's been doing really good too, guys. But it doesn't seem like crypto is really following the stock market, is what I'm saying. You know, for a while it was pretty much, you could almost guarantee a red day in crypto was also a red day on Wall Street, and that's not really the case. You know, where we're at right now. Let's jump in the chat, see what you're saying. We got a bunch of people in the crib on cryptocurrency theory. And shout outs to everybody in the chat. So we got Bill B. I'm here. I'm at my place. You can almost guarantee a red day in crypto. Where you at? Where you at? Stay safe. Yeah. Yeah, stay safe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, stay safe. Yeah. Let's jump in the chat, see what you're saying. We got. So let's jump out of the chat. Nobody's being too talkative, but I'll talk for the group. No worries. No worries, guys. No worries. Something might be going on with the alerts again. You know, Alan wasn't in here the last couple days, so I'm wondering if maybe the YouTube's not sending out the alerts. But plenty of people are watching the videos, so I'm satisfied. You know, we're getting a large following coming down, and you know, good to know I'm not the only person out here holding these coins, which is, you know, my favorite part of the channel. Because for a while I thought I was, guys. Thought I was, but. You know, we see this all coming together, guys. It's only a matter of time. I mean, it's really only a matter of time, not a matter of if now. And, yeah, I wish we could break out of this $9 billion market cap we are at on Bitcoin Cash. I feel like we should at least be up to like 20 billion by now. You know what I mean? So let's give you a rundown, guys. Let's give you some altcoin picks if you guys are looking here. Let's see if the altcoins are doing their thing, which they always are, guys, on the channel. They're literally doing their thing pretty much all the time, I would say, for the most part. I mean, I would say at least 95% of the time. You know, we're getting these altcoins coming down to cryptocurrency theory, doing their thing, you know? So, I can't believe the prices are where they're at, guys. Can you? I mean, honestly, like on a serious note, like Litecoin under $100, like, what the fuck is going on here? You know, Stellar Lumens at 10 cents. Sorry, Valentino. My predictions have been wrong. You know, my predictions have not been right. Like Monero under 150. Like, what is this? What is this stuff? Neo, 16 bucks. So do you guys realize, though, that like these coins are up like anywhere from 30 to 100% up? Some of these altcoins. So even though we're sitting here going, oh, well, you know, they're not up. They're not really up that much. No, they are up that much. They're up a pretty good amount. Pretty good amount, you know. So let's see what's going on here, guys. And I'm surprised, guys, that crypto is recovering this fast. I thought this would be a little bit more dragged out, but I think that we're actually seeing a recovery right now. Which is actually badass because we just went up so much already. I mean, we're at 300% up for the year on Bitcoin Cash, guys. Such a better spot than we were sitting, you know, this time last year when we were sitting here talking on the channel and it was dead. It's actually dead today here on the channel, but, you know, nonetheless, we're up 40% on Ethereum Classic for the year. We're up 20% on Stellar Lumens. We're up 66% of the year on Neo. So, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about this, guys. I don't know how you guys are doing, but I'm feeling pretty solid about some of this stuff because this time last year, you know, we're 100% up on BSV. This time last year, we were looking at that day where you hit fucking like 17 bucks on Bitcoin SV. You know what I mean? So, considering where we're at, like, I know people are antsy that just came in, but you know, you guys just got to realize, like, it's going to happen, and you got in at a good time, but if you have money on the sidelines, that money on the sidelines is probably going to be what gets you, you know, fucked, because you're going to try to go in at the last minute, and then when you go in at the last minute, you're going to be you know, we're going to be up way higher than we're at now, and then when it goes down a little bit, you're going to be fucked. So I think that, I mean, not everybody. Obviously, guys, we have crypto bulls in here, but we also are getting new people joining the channel. So it makes some type of logical sense to discuss, you know, discuss some of this stuff because we have new people coming in. They don't know what coins are good. I know what coins are good. Why? Because I have a cryptocurrency channel, guys, that covers them every single second of every single day that have basically not changed. If you go back and you look at the channel 3 years ago, we're talking about the exact same coins. And, you know, let's take a peek at those coins. Let's see how those coins are going, guys. As you see the little disgruntled face that I have on. Because that's the thing. The coins are doing really good. You know, we can't discredit the coins, how good they're doing. And like Ethereum Classic, I tell you guys all the time here, guys, it's going to be a top performing coin for sure. It's not even a questionable doubt. It's going to go anywhere from $200 to $400, and we're already 3,500% up since 2016. Okay, since August 2016, we are 3,500% up. Let's take a look at another coin we talk about on the channel quite often that I like. Community doesn't really seem to like it too much. No, you know what? The community on here actually does like Dash. It's Zcash that nobody likes. So, hold on one second. Guys, we're live on the channel, live on the chat, live on Cryptocurrency Theory. Waiting for you to get down here. Okay, let's jump back in here. Dash, guys, you know, it's 13,000% up. 13,000% up. So, if you don't love Dash and you're a Dash hater, you know, suck on that. It's 13,000% up. So, everybody's got to calm down. I realize I don't like it at $30 either. I think it's more of a $300-$400 coin. Does the community think that? Obviously not at the current moment, but it might at some point. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will be the only ones on the internet left talking about Dash. But according to last bull run, it went to about 400 something bucks. So what's stopping it from going there now? Well, a few things, guys. We've had some issues with privacy. We've had some delistings. We've had, I think it was Coinbase that they had to tell you, can you guys get Dash on Coinbase, guys? Drop it in the chat if you're on Coinbase and you have the ability to buy Dash. And if you are, let us know what country you're in, because, you know, that might vary country by country. But let us know if you guys, if Dash is on Coinbase, or where you guys buy Dash at. You know, where do you buy it? So that's some of the reasons it's down. You know, that you can give you the hopes and dreams, guys. But the reality of it is down to 29 bucks. But, you know, if you told me 3 years from now that I could have got Dash this cheap, I would have been, you know, jumping on the opportunity, guys, because it went down to 45 and then back up to 400. So Dash seems to be kind of one of these coins that is like, it's going to dump right before, you know, it went down to 40 bucks in 2019, spiked up to 130. And once we start getting these big spikes of like 200%, and then it collapses from there, and then it starts going up, those are going to be the jumps that are very fast. And like I said, guys, this is only 1 month. Or no, not 1 month. This is 2 years. But all in these jumps are in like 1 month. Look, this is January, February. January, February is right here, guys. March, April is right here. And look, by June, it's already crashed. So you're talking 3-4 months of just insane pump action and then a massive crash. So, you know, that's why I tell people, guys, don't try to time the market, because likely if you're just timing the market and you think you're going to just be able to come in at a later point, don't be so sure. Don't be so sure you will, because you actually might not. And, you know, it's the might not that leads you not to be able to get back into these. Like, so what if Dash is at 20 bucks? I can't buy any. I got as many as I have, and wow, that'd be badass, even if it was at like 120 bucks, 200 bucks. I mean, we're talking 6-7x, guys. We're talking 6-7x. We're not talking, you know, a 30% gain. We're talking 700-800% gains pretty quick, relatively quick. Guys, drop it in the channel, guys. Drop it in the chat. Let me know if you're holding some of these altcoins so we can open up dialogue. You know, that's the whole fucking point here. Open up dialogue, even though, you know, the sentiment on crypto is obviously not the best right now. We get it. We know you're not. You just got into crypto. You might not be super enthused like you were when you first bought it. But my question to you is, why are you not buying it now if you have dollars? Now, if you don't have dollars and you're just sitting there enjoying the show, that's badass. Drop it in the chat and let us know that you're enjoying the show. And, you know, give us some fucking motivation to keep doing these shows, guys. Don't leave me here fucking just complaining about why you're not excited the crypto prices are up, guys. That's the thing with you guys. You guys have to be excited all the time. I can't come on here and be excited all the time for you guys. And if you guys want to come in and be excited just when it's up, well, go fucking, you know, you can do that here, but there's not really a point. We're going to miss a lot of the fucking action because we have to celebrate these prices when they're down. Why? Because it gives you an opportunity to buy them, guys. It gives you an opportunity to buy them. And if you're not buying them and you don't have money to buy them, yeah, I get it. You're not able to. But if you do, guys, and you're just one of these people that are coming down to the chat, not all in already, I'm not telling you have to go all into crypto, but if you're just sitting there not buying them at this moment, you're making a big mistake. You guys are making a big mistake. All right, there we go. Now we're lighting up the channel. Some paper wallet just in case the world blows up or something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, paper wallets are functionable. I will look at pork. I want to look at pork. Dash is probably the most underrated big hitter in crypto right now. Thanks, Bill. AVAX is the best altcoin. Yeah, we'll look at AVAX and pork. See, I knew you guys would talk once I fucking directed you to. You know the reason I directed you to, guys, is we want to have dialogue. I don't want to just sit here and just tell you guys, hey, you know, I like these coins. Does anybody else like them? And then you guys respond. But I think that actually what might be happening. So, all right, let's look at these little, I don't know what pork is, but pork. Pigs can fly. Pepe pork. I'm assuming it's this one. This is kind of funny. Let's see what this is. So yeah, like even these tokens right here. These are buys right now, guys. Even pork. I mean, I'm not telling you to buy it. I wouldn't buy it, but apparently people in the chat are. And if you look at it, it's in a buy zone, guys. Everybody, that's the thing I can never understand with people with crypto, guys. They want to buy crypto, and I get it. I actually do understand it. You want to buy it as it's going up because you're stupid, and you're the same. And I want to be clear, guys. I know because this is a stupid thing to do. I'm not saying you're stupid. I mean, technically I am, but basically you're stupid for thinking like this, and don't think like this. Be like cryptocurrency theory, guys, and do as I ask. That way we don't have any problems once we get to where we need to go with the prices. So if you'll listen to me on this, you'll notice that the prices are down right now. These are the times that I should be buying and you should be buying. I'm not buying right this second, okay? Obviously, you know, a lot of moving parts going on to what we're doing right this second. I'm not in a position to buy. You guys know that. I've been not in a position to buy coins for the last coins I bought were 3 months ago. 3 months ago. So, and then last year was basically, there was one or two good purchases. One really good one, and then one that was just There were a few little purchases, guys. I did play some short-term buys on crypto last year, but it was not really any kind of, you know, I wasn't taking advantage of the situation. So I moved to here, guys, and now that I'm here, I have done 3 considerable good purchases that I'm still satisfied with. It was in Dash and Zcash, guys. You know about it because we were talking about it on the channel when I did it. So if you don't have cash, that's what we're working on the channel. We're trying to get cash to get back into crypto coins. But if you do have cash and you're just not going into coins, this is the time, guys. And you hear that all the time, but this really is the time, and I'll tell you why. Is because the prices are actually in a bull market right now. And once we start reversing and going back up, these jumps are going to be very aggressive up. It's not going to be like we see, you know, a coin go up 20, 30% in a week. We're going to see coins go up 100 to 300% in a week. And then they're going to crash a bit, and then they're going to continue to go up. And if they go up 30, 40% from after they go up 200-300%, we're now looking at 6-7x gains on people that are getting in right this second. And that's what I'm saying. You guys aren't getting in right this second. You guys are going to wait until these coins, and maybe you're not. I'm just talking to the people. Maybe you're like, dude, I just bought, you know, I've been buying coins. You don't know what you're talking about. I hope that is the case. But for people that are, you know, looking at the dollars in the bank and they have extra to spare, you know, they're not doing you any good in that banking account. Okay. And I found that out the hard way. They just sit there, they get spent somehow. They're just, it's an illusion, guys. It's a fucking illusion. So my point is if you look at the coins that are, you know, that we're talking about on the channel, you'll notice that For one, it's the same coins. Two, these coins are the ones that are up thousands of percents. We can pull up coins, guys. I can pull up, I can pull up coins that didn't do well, that have just not done well at all. So look at this coin, 99.94% gone. Now imagine sinking 3 Bitcoins into this. Okay, that's because I did. Okay, so that's why we're talking about it. That's why I'm giving you guys a backdrop and a history of, look, here's this one's not even listed anymore. Look, it's gone. 2 Bitcoins. So what is that? 5 BTCs, guys? I've lost in just 2 scams. So please, 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 just because a coin's trading today, guys, does not guarantee it's going to be trading tomorrow. So that's why the coins that we're looking at are basically, yeah, 11 Dash makes you... Bill. That's the thing with you, Bill. You're always bullish. I like that about you. And the reason, guys, that we got to stay bullish is because these coins are, these coins are going to go up, guys. You just have to just look at the big picture. Don't try to focus on one little thing. Look at the goal of what it is we're trying to do here. All right. So we actually are going up. And that's the thing I can't understand is people don't see that we're actually way up. And I feel like we should have much more excitement, guys. Much more excitement in the crypto space. So, we could look at these coins all day long, guys. And honestly, like, the less people buy, right? Okay, the less people buy, here's what's going to happen, guys. These institutions are going to come in here and they're establishing large positions in these coins. They just did it with Solana. They just did it with FTT token. They just did it with, well, those are the 2 that come to mind. Some of these new stable coins, they have money pouring into this stuff. And our only way to benefit from that is to get into some of these other coins like Stellar Lumens, Filecoin, Optimism, Arbitrum. Yeah, I mean, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of some of these layer 2s. It's because guys, show me a layer 2 that's actually doing something. Literally, like, show me a layer 2 that's actually doing something on a more like a practical everyday use case level where every people, it's just the adoption is exploding. And yeah, they're cool. I'm not saying that they don't, like, people can't buy some of these tokens, but the tokens that have mining, the tokens that have adoption for payments has the biggest, that is the biggest vector to send these coins higher because there's such a demand for that right now that basically, are we losing frames, guys? Are we dropping fucking CPU frames? Can you at least hear my voice? Are we crashing here, guys? Fuck. I didn't have some technical errors. Looks like my connection just dropped over here, guys. Are we just freezing on the... Okay, looks like my voice is still cool. Yeah, so it's cool, guys. I'll be out of this spot here probably pretty soon. So no worries on that. I'll be getting an internet stream that I can actually... there's nothing wrong with this internet stream, guys. I think it's just because there's so many people on it here where I'm at that it crashes time to time. So it looks like we're losing some lag right now. I'm looking at the kilobytes per second here. So it looks like the frames might be dropping. So we're coming up to the end of the chat, guys. So I'll drop into the... So yeah, so you guys are talking about some stuff. Yeah, you can, as long as you guys can hear me, guys. We're gonna get the visual stuff. I have a whole brand new idea of I don't want to get too excited about it today, guys, but I have pretty much a brand new idea of some stuff we're going to be doing on the channel here probably. I would say probably realistically, guys, the next month to month and a half. That's when we'll be doing it. So we'll see what's going on with that. If you guys don't have anything, it looks like the chat's pretty quiet today. So I think, and I don't see Alan in the chat, so I'm thinking maybe the alerts aren't going out, but it's all good. We still have people come down, so we'll catch you guys soon, guys. We're gonna take off here. Like I said, new stuff coming to the channel. It's the same altcoins, guys. That's the best part about this channel. You already know what I'm buying, and you already know why these prices are, going where they're going, is because they're protected by mining nodes and people, communities that are into these coins. Guys, the people that are buying Litecoin are still buying Litecoin. The people that are buying fucking Bitcoin Cash are still buying Bitcoin Cash. I'm one of these people, guys. That's what I'm saying. So Ethereum Classic, still buying it. And The quicker we can get back to, like I said, guys, getting back to the basics, the better off all of us will be. And we have seen a little bit of a rebound recently. I'm not, I don't want to discredit the recent rebound, the Thursday, Friday. It's the fourth, so we'll say like Thursday, Friday rebound. That's what it was. It was basically like a kind of a recovery, but we're going to have to see those prices kind of break out a little bit higher for us to really, really see kind of what might be going on here, because the prices really, guys, at the end of the day, they're down for a lot of people. So we're not going to see that real excitement until those people either get back in the green, which I'm afraid, honestly, that the scary part is I'm kind of afraid that some of those people might have sold. They might have sold their coins or whatnot. And if they sold their coins, well, when it goes way back up, those people are going to have a hard time, getting back into those same positions, because like I keep telling you guys, right when you sell, it's going to go up, and I know that sounds fucking ridiculous, but try selling and wait a week. Try selling and wait a week. And like, that's the thing, is like, it might fall for a few days, but after a few days goes by, guys, you're going to see that you made a mistake, likely. Especially when we're in this kind of market where we don't know what's happening on a day-to-day basis, where we just kind of are just kind of playing it cool. But, in realistically, we're jumping a lot. I mean, we basically in the last 2-3 days, we've gained like 20% in some markets, like, just in the last 2-3 days. So, we're about where we were at the end of the month, last month, at least, in terms of prices, looking here at my notes here that I'm taking. So, and it really just sets us back all the way to the mid of last month, and that was like around, January, February, March, April 15th. So, we were at where we were at the 15th of last month. And also just a week before is where we hit all-time highs. At least, I say all-time highs, guys. I'm talking about since last bull run. All right, we hit some newer highs, a week before that, So we're just looking at like really a month since we've had, last month is when about this time is when we were approaching those 2-3 year highs on some coins. We crashed, then we went back up, we crashed again, went back up, and now we crashed again, and we're going back up. So we've had, it's been volatile. I say the word crash because that's what it feels like for people that got in high, because they came in high, the prices were up, they dropped, they panicked, it went back up, they felt better, then it dropped again, they panicked, it went back up, they felt better, and now that last drop was pretty aggressive. So, that last drop really was, even though, the funny part is, guys, is even if we go back to March and we saw that initial run up that kind of woke everybody up, and then we saw that drop, I think Bitcoin Cash went down to like, I think it went to like 500, then down to 340. And I'm just using that coin, but there were other coins that did the same thing. Just Bitcoin Cash was one that kind of did it. It was a bigger jump up and a bigger crash. So my point is that really was really bad in the moment too, guys. But then look, we went to 700, and then we crashed really big. I would say that was kind of the real falling crash, kind of into the Iran Syria or the Iran and Israel thing, right? So, and again, I'm just giving you dates, guys, in your head so you remember, because it's really only been a month. It's been 1 month transitioned into hitting all-time highs at the end of March into April, and now we're a month later into May, and we had one really big crash, but technically two, last month, and then now here we are. We're coming out of the crash, hopefully, hitting fresh new highs. I think we're going to be hitting fresh new highs. I keep telling you guys by summer. I can't guarantee that, but here's the thing is once the prices start moving up, they're going to move up really fast. So it's going to be like they're going to jump up. We're going to be talking about them, and then like a week or two later, or like maybe even a month later, they're going to be way up. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the way up moment to talk about. That's what we're getting a lot of people coming in. And like I said, you guys do what you want to do. You guys know my stance on everything, so I don't need to go through it over and over again, but we probably will, you know. So let's go to the chat, see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, we could be at bottoms right now. Yeah, we could be at bottoms right now. All right, guys, we are going to take off. Appreciate you guys coming down to Cryptocurrency Theory. Appreciate you guys coming down to the channel. Let us know. Give us feedback, guys. Let us know what is going on. Talk to you soon.